Hi, this is David Giller, and I'm here today with Millen Levis. And I wanted to, I have a very dear friend who wrote a book called Me Incorporated. And it's kind of like where you take yourself as an individual and look at yourself as if you were a company. Because there's certain things that companies do in a lot of different areas that people don't do in their own lives. So I want to, why don't we start with what's your personal mission statement in life?
I would like to guide women through any challenging circumstances or obstacles they may have so they can create the life they deserve and they want to have.
Okay, and only women. Do the men have similar challenges in life?
That's a very good question. I believe men do have challenges. Although I probably could help many men, I feel that my personal experience when I left very comfortable career, very comfortable marriage, and changed everything in my life, and felt challenged, felt scared, and yet proceeded with my dream, with my purpose that I feel. That helps me to connect to women more than men, and I want to use my personal experience and my personal insights to convey the message that everything is possible and women can have it all.
So is this a one-on-one coaching program that you would do?
Well, I offer various, first of all, I offer various modalities. I'm in the process of writing e-books. I have a blog that I write pretty much every day. And I offer one-on-one coaches as well as group sessions. We're going to have teleseminars, we're going to have webinars. And I just want to say that after many years of doing what I was good at but was not passionate about, my background is in science. I was trained as a physicist, and then I was working as a software developer, software engineer for major Wall Street companies. And I was good at what I did, but my passion was not there. So finally, after I decided to leave this career and change my life, I am very dedicated to my mission.
So it sounds like
guide other people that want to change their life and feel liberated.
So that's beautiful, and it sounds like during this time that you had this great job and were raising a family as well, a daughter. What was your? It sounds to me like you were going through some personal transformation at that time in order to be in this position right now, that you feel that you can inspire women to change their lives, even though they may be in similar circumstances and feel like they're locked in some way.
That's right. For a very long time, I felt that I had to conform to social norms, and also personally, I felt that I had to raise my child the way I wanted to raise her, with a family and the father and mother being present every day. And I also felt that I had to support my family financially, so I had very comfortable financially job that I had at that time, and that was fine. But it doesn't mean that I have to feel obligated to live my entire life due to some norms that other people think are normal. And
Mm-hmm.
What is normal anyway? So everybody has to decide if timing is good to make the changes in life. But my point is, if you feel stuck, if you feel trapped, if you feel that you're just following someone else um, suggestion to do something. Someone else maybe.
Someone else being an employer, perhaps?
Yeah, someone else, like for example, I wanted to go to business school a long time ago, but I was a very good software engineer, and my ex-husband said, why don't you continue doing that, because you're good at this. The trick is that sometimes you're good at something, but it's not what your purpose in life is.
And you wound up going to one of the best business schools.
Yeah, I graduated from Wharton Business School, as a matter of fact, in my 40s, and it's another example that when you want something, you don't need to put yourself in a particular group. You don't need to say, oh, I'm too old, or I'm dumb, or or I speak with accent, or whatever your excuse is. It's all your story that you come up for whatever reason not pursuing your purpose. Maybe you feel that you not deserve it. Maybe you feel that it's too late for you. Whatever your excuse is, your passion should be stronger. You should believe that you are the person that defines what is possible for you, nobody else. And I don't think that it's right when people allow others to define what is possible for them.
So this personal transformation that you went through, when did that actually start? When you felt like you wanted to really maximize your potential?
Well, it's it's a long story, because I had several transformations. First started when I left the country of origin, which is Lithuania, because I didn't want to live in a communist country. I didn't feel that it was the right environment for me and for my family. Next transformation was when I decided that the career that I had at that time, working for major brokerage companies in New York City, was not something that I want to do for the rest of my life.
I can understand that.
Yeah, my next transformation was when I decided, and it was probably one of the most painful decisions in my life, when I decided to leave my husband of many years, because I didn't feel that it was the kind of marriage. It was passionate and very.
So you obviously had your challenges back then.
Very, very, very polaris marriage that I would like to have. So, but what I'm trying to say, that every time when I was going through my transformation, I was experiencing fear, and I was experiencing uncertainty, and I don't like change. But despite that, I always felt that my life was much more than my fear. That fear is temporary.
So what I'm hearing is that
your passion is infinite.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you always had an open mind when it came to your personal growth. I know. How did we meet? We met at a warrior training program,
right,
for to become an enlightened warrior, and that was pretty amazing. And that's how we met. And we were climbing these things and doing all kinds of things, experiencing, more of ourselves than we were used to, and always looking to expand. There are no limits.
This is such a good point, because I really believe that having an open mind is essential. Is essential, because you may have all these opportunities around you, but you can see only what you cannot do, and you can also limit. You can have self-imposed limitations without really.
Big time.
Without really realizing that. So being open to what is and seeing opportunity in any challenge, and almost like seeing divine intervention every time you experience some obstacle, that's a gift, and that's I think I'm forever grateful that I believe I have this ability to see things as opportunities versus obstacles and
okay, so
challenges
I'm
that I'm
convinced
afraid of.
that you really are somebody who can walk the talk and who can walk the walk and talk the talk. Okay, so I'm going to put myself. I'm going to say, okay, I am a woman out there. Okay, and I'm thinking about having you as to coach me, to guide me along on this path of enlightenment, if you will. What would be the clincher? What would be the thing that would be the real, the reason that I would go forward with this from my own personal limitations to, to why I should select you, why you would be a great teacher for me, or great someone to help me with transformation?
I really think that everybody needs to have a coach in life, simply because we cannot see our back in a mirror. And from my personal experiences, sometimes we go through challenges and some circumstances that beyond our personal level of maybe expertise or experiences. And it's always better to have someone who will support you and maybe share some insights that would help you to achieve your dreams that you have. And the main reason that I decided to offer this transformation coaching to women is that I want to help them to co-create their life the way they want to have it. So
and there's so many obstacles in life, so that
because I don't want to change anyone.
Right.
So I want to make it very clear that I'm not here to change you. I'm here to assist and guide and support you in creating the life that you want to have for yourself. Not because someone wants you to do something or to be someone, but because you yourself want to have that life.
So basically what I'm hearing is that you would help me, if in this situation, to create my life, my destiny, to be in charge of my destiny. At the same time, to keep me as I go along, to keep me
you accountable,
and on track with
exactly
going and what they're and in the direction going, because there's always, like, when you are open-minded, you do have all kinds of choices that you can make in your life and all kinds of directions, like when you come to a fork in the road.
Distractions. We all have distractions in life, and that's one of the biggest challenges that everybody has. I thought I want to have that way, something like that, or something, or to go there. But then I meet someone, and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna do that. Why don't you join me?" And it's not easy to stay focused.
It's easy to get distracted.
Yes, it's not easy to stay focused on your dream, on your purpose, instead of just hang out with someone just because.
It's a beautiful day, and you don't want to be inside working on your computer.
Whatever. We're all so talented at excuses. So
yes, we are. So this is really great. I appreciate your what you have to say. I think, I live my life that way too. So I know, I get a real strong sense of what you could do to help a lot of women out there. And if I was a woman, I would probably be interested. But what's your message today? Your final, like a final word or final message to whoever's watching this?
I just want to say, I want to invite all women and men at this point to define your own dream and live this dream regardless of challenges, regardless of someone saying that you cannot do that or you shouldn't do that. You are the creator of your life. You should believe it, and you should live it that way.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.